There we go.
That's okay. It gives people to.
I started this, and I hit the thing, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to go check on YouTube and make sure we're actually streaming. And we weren't streaming, and I'm like, what the hell? So I went back to OBS, and I looked. I'm so used now to playing video games and using OBS to record video games.
We haven't done a live stream for a while.
I actually was just, I hit the thing, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to check on YouTube. So now we're streaming. So now I'm going to check and make sure we're actually streaming. What the hell? I don't know. So I went back to OBS.
We are. Okay, awesome.
I'm so used now to
And
playing
hopefully this
video
isn't.
games and using OBS to record video games.
Hopefully this isn't echoing through.
Why would it echo?
Streaming on the same computer, but I don't think that you would have heard that. All right, there we go.
Seems to be working.
Seems to be working now. We are streaming. It's Christmas Day. It is
The day of Christmas.
about 4:20, and we are streaming. And we've got some people in. We had some people in earlier. Hold on just a second.
Oh, seven's
You get that one figured out?
Help someone.
I pressed it.
Yep, press start. This one doesn't automatically eject the ball, so you need to use this, push it in, lift the ball up.
Oh, okay.
Chili.
This is because it's so old. That's how they did it back then.
Spicy. Hello, friends. I'm just talking to myself because I am organizing seeds.
Yeah, anyway, okay. My cameras all seem to be working nicely today after not using them for a while. They just fired right up and they all seem to be working.
Yay.
That's kind of nice. You can see next to me, no, this way, right over there, we've moved the bar billiards around. So now there's actually, you can see the roundy thing, that's a crokinole board that we brought in.
Yeah.
And that little table's a gaming table, so we can move the crokinole board if someone wants to play a game or something. We have a game that I'm super excited about. Where is it? Where is it? Old school. Look at this. Look at this. Old school or operation game. I don't know when this one was made, but it's the original design. All right, so it's not this is 2003.
But this is before they changed it.
Before they changed
Yeah, they had the original. We saw two there. We had the newer one and the older one, and the older one is just funnier.
This is the cool one. This is the cool old school artwork that I love.
We're working on collecting. We wanted to bring board games in for a while, and so we finally moved things around, and we have. But we're not going with like newer board games. We're trying to find fun,
Just the
kind
old
of
stuff.
weird. We've got an old Scrabble. We have Monster Mash, which was a favorite of mine that I used to play. We found Bionic Woman, but then we've got a couple of new ones, like I like Exploding Kittens. We've got Cards Against Humanity for families and adults.
And then we found this thing.
Seven's new favorite toy.
This is my favorite ever. Look at this little tiny 8 ball. And the little ball. Look at this. Look at it. Oh, I just happened to pick up the number 7. Look how cute they are.
Ha ha ha. So cute.
And then these little pool sticks, like adorable.
Seven's played it a couple times today already.
I don't think anybody's going to play it seriously, but it is. I actually, we played a game on it this morning when we got in, and it is surprisingly hard because little sticks are so tiny, and the shots are all wonky, and yeah, it was pretty fun. And then Crokinole got that in, although we have a different board arriving and that one's going back for reasons I'm not going to get into. And then I have, it's en route right now, it's a carom board. So it looks like it's a pretty nice carom board. I didn't want to just get a piece of junk. I mean, if we're going to charge people to play games, especially something like Crokinole, like the Crokinole board that I'm getting in is, it's a tournament board, right? And the one that I've got there is a tournament board, but I have a problem with this company. So, so the carom board looks to be like a really, really nice one. I paid enough for it. So, Nick, hey, it's been a while. Merry Christmas to you too.
He's
How are
alive.
you? I'm here. Yeah.
Yes, he's doing much better.
But you'll notice, I'll go out. I'll go out front.
Go
So
walk by the.
I'm recovering from the COVIDs finally, but one thing I've learned so I'm here now. One thing I've learned, we have snow on the ground now. We had snow on the ground earlier, and you'll notice I got myself a new shoe for Christmas because snow is slippy. So I've sprained the arch of my foot somehow.
Really badly. And healthcare sucks on the island, so.
Yeah. And well, it was two or 3 years ago. 2 years ago, I did slippy on the ice and broke my hand, which was a lot of fun. So.
Nick says he might me. I think you're saying might be acquiring a Williams
Trizone.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know if I played that. Oh no, maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I have.
I don't have one of those, but
I think when you say Trizone, it's making me think of the Tri-Ball on what do you call it? Lethal Weapon. Tri-Ball, multi-ball.
Trizone is that the other one with banana flippers? I can't remember. There was Disco Fever. I have one of those.
Eventually we'll bring it in.
Because I wanted a machine with banana flippers. Hi.
On the machine, it looks like the ball is stuck.
Oh, is it? Stuck in the alligator mouth? Oh, it's not kicking it out. What's going on here?
Yeah. We have what was he just saying? The Disco Fever. Oh, sorry. I need more coffee.
Oh, we've got something else going on.
Oh, that one's, hold on. This has been doing that every once in a while. And I turn it off and on sometimes and it fixes it.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Here, let me give you some extra light here.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna let Seven
It's crazy.
chat with people as he
Yeah,
tries to fix
There's no computer control on
that
this
machine, so
right?
I'll be
It's,
quiet. But you can see Seven
this is the score motor. This is sort of the brains of it.
right there.
I was running for a little while. So it spins and it disconnects or connects all these different switches which send out signals to the rest of the machine to do things. That's how they figured out how that would work. These are usually keep track of like ball count or player count or something like that. And a lot of times these are in the back box too. And then all of these do different things. So if you can look, this when you drop a coin into it, this one will fire, and that gives you a credit. Something is not. What is not resetting? So it's going to keep spinning until everything resets on the machine, and it could be. Could be one of these score reels, actually. They all look like they're, there it is. So that 9,000, or that 9 hasn't recycled around. So I've got to open up the back and fix that.
Okay.
But yeah, that's basically that.
Okay. Thank you for showing us. We're big nerds.
Oh yeah. I love these machines. I love these old machines. So this one, there's a flipper here, and then there's on each side there's an extra button. That button controls this out lane. So if the ball comes down and these are lit, it will automatically flip that up so the ball goes to the flipper. And then you'll have a period of time where those lights will be off.
Okay.
So if the ball comes down here and ends up going this way, you're going to have to manually flip that up so it doesn't drain. It's an extra skill level that I love this game because of that weird little gimmick. And once you get the hang of it, it's fun to have the 4 buttons to mess around with. Yeah.
So there's no more of that cheap gutter ball. I always get the gutter ball left and right.
Yeah. So you can't do an out lane on this as long as you're flipping that thing up. There's no other way for it to drain. Yeah.
Got it sorted?
All right, sorry about that. We have Nippet, one of the score reels is not resetting all the way. So
Is that what it was? Did you get it fixed?
I've got to open up the back
Oh.
to get to it, so I just turned it off for right now. Looks probably easy fix.
It was doing that the other day. I turned it off for like 10 minutes, turned it back on, and it was fine. So you can try in 10 minutes.
Williams tried early Williams 60s to late 70s. I have to look it up. I know which one it is, but I can't remember.
There's a person walking up the street in the snow, and I just want to be like, hey, person, come inside. Why are you walking down the street? Nick says, electromechanicals are tough. I haven't worked on those. I had a customer with a Chicago coin Pirate Gold. Made a ton of fixes starting with the power cord. Some burnt coils, still needs work.
Boy, Internet Pinball Database is having issues lately. Time Warp, that's the one I was thinking of. Williams Time Warp is the one that has the, that's a Williams System 6. That's the one that has the banana flippers. There are only 2 with banana, where's my coffee?
Over there.
There are only 2 games with banana flippers, and Time Zone is the other one, yeah. Yeah, we've had pretty good luck with the EMs here. That EMs like to be played because there's so many switches, and if there's so many contact points, and so if you don't play them, you get a little bit of you can get a fine corrosion on some of the switches, and then like the longer you don't play the game, the more corrosion you get and the worse they get. So as long as you're playing them all the time, they seem to do fairly well. And we've actually had very few of them sort of break down.
The only time was when we had the big freeze.
Yeah,
When
because
they all seized up, right?
yeah, when the heating didn't work at the other location, and we came in and it was like 1 degree in the arcade or something, and we had to bring in a propane heater to heat it up, and we got a bunch of damaged back glasses from that event. My Dragon back glass was gorgeous, and it got damaged, and a bunch of other ones got damaged. And we turned on a lot of the EMs, and some of them weren't working. They didn't work because they were lubricated, and the lubrication just like turned into a rock because it's not designed to be at freezing temperatures. And one machine blew up entirely. That was
Oh, I think that was
roller games. Roller
right.
games. The power supply died.
Yeah. Oh, that was crazy. Yeah.
Oh, I'll show
I
you.
think I'm gonna throw that one in. I'm gonna get rid of that one.
So hit this little reset button here. That'll go back to it. And now you use the controller to scroll down, to select down to Duck Hunt. There you go. And then hit game start. And then you can switch over to the gun.
Again, I'm not gonna talk while 7 is. Nick says he keeps hearing Red and Ted's Roadshow. Yeah.
Where's my coffee?
You just asked that.
I
Did
know.
you lose it again?
Pasta again.
Pepper.
All right. So let's see. We're open for another
2 hours.
2 hours, but 2 more hours. Today we decided anybody who came in, we would charge them for 2 hours for $15, but then we just stamp their hand with a star and they could play as long as they want. And we actually have a family, and they came in here pretty early on, didn't they? When they were in here like a little after 1.
The guys that are here right now,
Yeah.
yeah, probably 1:30.
They've
so
been here all
for 3
day.
hours.
And this is their 3rd year here on Christmas. So it's their new tradition. And then we've had some other families. We've had 3 families in so far, which is great. And then we have a plan after. We found a place that's open for pizza in town, so we're going to order a pizza at 6 or 6:30. We close at 6:30, so we'll order a pizza. We'll get the pizza, and then do you want to tell them what we're doing?
Sure. We're gonna scratch a fuck ton. I'm not supposed to say bad words.
That's all right.
A whole bunch of scratch tickets.
Like how many?
$500
many dollars worth?
$500 worth. We saved up all of our tips, my tips, and bought them. And the reason is just because when I was like 12 or 13, my mom bought a Christmas scratch ticket, a $1 Christmas scratch ticket, and she won $10,000 on it. And so only around Christmas I usually buy scratch tickets. I never buy that many. But I wanted to do it just for fun, so I saved up. But they have really crappy Christmas scratch tickets here, so it's really disappointing. But in BC, they have like 3 or 4 different $1 scratch tickets, and so that's what I was after. I just wanted a $1, like 500 $1 Christmas scratch tickets, but that's not what happened. So we've got some Christmas scratch tickets, so we're just going to sit here and scratch tickets.
Yeah. So we're gonna make for fun. She's wanted to do buy like $500 worth of scratch tickets just to see what happens.
Yeah.
And then I don't really do scratch tickets. Every once in a while I'll do them. She'll buy them. Say, here, scratch tickets for fun.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
really
ever.
rare that we
Yeah,
buy them.
no.
It's usually only around Christmas.
And when I gamble, I always go into gambling that I'm paying for the entertainment and not for the money. I never expect to win anything, so I'm just if I pay, if I go into a casino and put $20 in a slot machine, I'm paying for $20 in entertainment, and if I get my $20 back, I'm happy. But I don't ever expect to win anything. So this, we're gonna just for fun, and we might as well. We're gonna film it, and of course, what a great YouTube video. We bought $500 in scratch tickets. How much? You won't believe how much we won. One of those kind of things. And maybe we'll do a stupid thumbnail of like holding a scratch ticket going, right? Like, how can you not do something stupid like that?
Right.
And then we'll set up the camera and we'll just goof around scratching some tickets and figure out what we got. And my guess is that we're going to be plus or minus 40 or $50. That's my guess.
My hope is that we win like $10,000. My guess is that same thing, probably 100, but up to 100 more or 100 less. And if we break even, I'd be totally happy with that. But I would love to.
I think we'll probably come pretty close to breaking even unless we got a whole bunch of duds. But they seem to do, like, if you buy like $21 tickets, you usually win $5 or $10 back, right? So
Yeah, well,
maybe a little bit more. So we'll see. I don't know. It'll be fun.
Supposedly, how do I phrase this? I've heard this before that with scratch tickets, if you, my brain's not working. Whenever they come out with a new scratch ticket, they have to put out as many winners as are already spread across all of the other scratch tickets. So say you have like a scratch ticket called Lucky 7, and Lucky 7's been out for years, and also they have it all sort of across all the stores. The idea is that you have to put out the same amount of winners for a new scratch ticket as an old scratch ticket. So that's why new scratch tickets, you're more likely to win. That's the idea, I've heard. Anyways, enough about scratch tickets. Nick has lots of questions
Nick
for us.
says, spent a couple hours cleaning and freeing up player unit bonus and score reels. Stepper units I have fun doing stepper units. I don't know why. They're neat little devices. Don't have a ton of experience with EMs, mostly good working on solid state machines. Have you seen or played the new Stern Walking Dead remasters or Fall of the Empire? Nope. Haven't seen them.
How new is that? That's like, why would they did another, sorry Nick, did they do another Walking Dead? Like they released a Walking Dead machine from 10 years ago? Is that what we're doing now? We're not even re-releasing like old machines, we're re-releasing 10-year-old machines? Not even 10 years. Less than 10 years. That's crazy.
There's one other place on the island with pinball machines, and that guy, it's a place called Pony Boat, and it's mostly redemption.
Oh no. That goes right there.
And but he brings in, he's got like 3 or 4 pinball machines in there, and they're usually the Sterns, the newer Sterns. Like he
Yeah.
had Jaws there, and he had something else there. I don't know.
I think people actually like Jaws and he pulled it. Or was it Godzilla? He pulled something.
He's an operator out of Halifax, and he's got a bunch of different locations, and so something will go right there. But I don't like going into Pony Boat because on the weekends it's drunken mayhem. Vomit in the bathroom floors, and people consuming too much alcohol and having some sort of breakdown over something that someone said to them, and it's just yeah, it's not a fun scene. Maybe when I was 19 I would have been fine with it, but I don't got time for that shit no more. And redemption games don't do anything for me, right? Like we've gone places. When we went to Niagara, we went into a couple of the big arcades that they've got there, and it was fun to go into like these huge giant redemption centers, right, where
Yeah.
they've got all the machines. But we only spent the whole time that we were in the arcades, we maybe spent $30 each.
Yeah,
Something like that.
we did the big one. We did 2 big ones the first couple of days, and then I found the little one that I took you to the day that we left, but I went on my own the day that you were sick.
Yeah.
Or one of the days that you were really, really sick.
That was fevering in the hotel room.
Fever dream. Horror 7.
Updated Lyman Sheets code. It's really cool. More modes. They updated the crossbow mech. It's a great game. Also, the new Star Wars game is great too. I'm not a fan of the new Sterns. I've said that before. And I also, like, pop culture wise, if I can spend the rest of my life without seeing any more Star Wars stuff, I'll be happy. I'm so burnt out on Star Wars crap. Like I was burnt out after the teddy bear Star Wars movie. What was that? The third one?
Is
The
it
Teddy Bear
technically
Planet?
is that the 6th one? Technically
Third
now?
one that came out.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
one was like, what, late 80s?
Yeah.
Lyman Sheets Code. It's really cool. More
Yeah,
mods.
I was okay with the second one. And then the third Teddy Bear Adventure, Darth Vader and the Teddy Bear Adventure Planet. That one, that just kind of bugged me. Like, I was in my teens by then. I was like, maybe I'm too old for this. And then, I don't know, I don't get into the Star Wars. I have to reset a game. What do I hear? Genesis.
Yeah. Ooh, 3-player game on there. While Seven's doing that, I'm just sitting here. Also, forgot to ask, did
Are you
you
done
see
with
him
this?
play the new Jersey Jack
Are
Harry
you done
Potter
with it?
machine? Unfortunately, I mean, especially for, we're going on 6 months now that Seven's been sick. August, September, October, November, December, 5 months, yeah. So Seven's going into his 6th month of being sick, although he's getting better, which is good.
Get there.
So we have
sure.
not had many opportunity to leave the island or find places to play. Sometimes the guy that brings in the games to Pony Boat has some new ones, but we haven't had an opportunity to play very many new ones. Jersey Jack has been a good one. American Pinballs has some good themes. We haven't really enjoyed the Stern ones because I feel like they're a lot of cookie cutter, a lot of the same thing, even if the IP is different. But I'd be interested to try the Jersey Jack Harry Potter because Jersey Jack usually does good work.
I didn't know that they had come out. I don't stay up on
Yeah.
the-
Neither. Me neither.
I mean, the last game I brought here was Crokinole.
Yeah. We haven't played it yet, but would love to give, what do you call it? Galactic Tank Force a try. It just looks really good. Although I haven't heard much from or about American Pinball lately. I don't know if they're going to be closing up or anything.
I don't know.
Let's see.
Yeah, I didn't know that there was a Jersey Jack Harry Potter. Harry Potter's another thing. Like, I never read the books. I never saw the movie. I saw the first quarter of the. I made it about 30 minutes into the first movie. They got to their little wizard school, and they rode around on broomsticks or something. And I think that's where I turned it off every time. I never got into that movie.
So, American Pinball's new game is called Barry O's Barbecue Challenge.
okay.
Hot sauce and hot rods. I wonder when that one came out. I mean, and good for them for not doing a lot of. That's kind of what I like about them is they're not doing IP.
Yeah, I mean,
Except for Hot
is.
Wheels, but that is
Yeah.
you could do almost anything with that. Galactic Tank Force. How much is it? Wow, it's still more expensive than
Yeah, I really want to play one before we get it. But you know, Hot Wheels has held up really well in the big picture. Valhalla, we've had some problems with
the boat.
the stupid boat. That boat mechanism, the optics, the switch optics that are in the boat, I've had multiple problems with, and the solenoid that fires that drops the lock balls out of the boat, that has been problematic. I've had to replace that coil a few times. I've even got videos on, like multiple videos on that stupid boat. But other than that, the game has been great. I really like it.
These two pieces and this cost $2,000.
I know.
That's too bad. It seems so silly. Gray armor, interior, side art.
Yeah, no. If the gameplay is the same on whatever version, I'll just get the cheaper version. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and you can add your own light to it if that's. The side art isn't too bad, but everything else looks to be the same. If you get the super fancy one for call for pricing, you get a signed apron, a lunchbox, a pint glass, posters, a banner, hand-painted toys. So that means it's got to be really expensive.
Wow, a live stream. Hi there. Yeah, I know. We're doing a live stream. Hi. How are
Hey,
ya?
let's check. Yeah. We finally got him in.
Just, I'm coming in on
Sundays and Thursdays.
Sundays and Thursdays. And I've been trying not to burn myself out. I seem to be kind of coming out of the long COVID thing. So it's, hopefully we'll be back to regular business. I miss being here.
I miss him too.
I'm just sitting on the couch, gaining stupid weight because I'm not doing anything. So I want to get back on my feet and start burning calories again.
Yeah. Your broken foot.
Yeah, with now my sprained foot. How do you sprain the arch of your foot? Like, come on. I'll tell you how I did it because it's kind of funny. I recently did a video where I tested good cameras because I wanted to replace my little Pocket 1. I kind of assumed I was going to go with a Pocket 3, but I wanted to test some other ones first. So I did that. I made some test videos. I thought, well, I'll make a video and I'll release a video on testing all these different cameras. And then Sophia's like, we should get a bunch of crappy cameras off of like AliExpress and Temu or whatever, and you should do the same thing. We're like, oh, okay, we'll do that. So we ordered, I don't know, 5 or 6 cameras or something. And I did the same thing. I haven't released that video yet because at the end of it, one of the cameras I declared as the ultimate loser camera because you could change the resolution in the settings, but it didn't change the resolution of the video you're taking. The rest of them, they did as advertised. It was just they were crappy, but this one didn't even do as that. It was crappy and it didn't do it. So I wanted to wreck the camera somehow, and I had this idea that I wanted to do horse. Yeah, set it on just set it over there on that Kicks game or something.
Good luck. They're gonna play.
All right.
The tiny pool.
So I wanted to do a thing where, like, we buy weird crap and I wreck it somehow. And my friend Chris, he was the guy who helped me with the videos on playing bar billiards and stuff. He actually has a YouTube channel where he does ASMR, takes apart hard drives and crap. And I joke with him that he gets his hard drive all apart. I'm like, you should do it while it's running and then like mess with it and see how much you can do to
Oh. No, they're fine.
how much you can mess with it before the drive actually stops reading and writing. But that's just not his gig because his stuff is a little more chill. So I wanted to make a video like that where I take apart a hard drive, an old school platter hard drive, and then wreck it, and while it's running. And I've got a couple of like really old computers. And I thought it'd be fun to like fire those up, have them playing a movie or doing some calculations, and then like just start pulling components off the motherboard until it stops working. It's a fun little experiment, and people like to watch stuff get trashed. But I also wanted to add a little spin to it of like, how do we trash the item? So I got one of those little Wheel of Fortune things. It's got 10 spaces on it. You spin it, and it goes clackety, 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 and finally the arrow stops at one point. So on that, I wrote various things like arrowed and sorted and electricity and H2O. So either I'm going to throw it in a bucket or I'm going to throw like 10 pounds of ice on it. I don't know, whatever. and we can change. It's a dry erase board, so we can change things.
Oh, I didn't know
So
that.
so the camera one, I got it. I filmed up to and spun the thing, and it landed on arrowed. So I've got to shoot arrows at the thing until it falls apart. So off of online, I ordered just a basic bow and arrow, like just a cheap one, not a big compound thing, but I need to shoot an arrow at the damn thing. So it arrived, and it had snowed quite a bit, and I was like,
If I can add, it had snowed quite a bit, and we had cleaned off our cars, and then we moved the cars to the end of the driveway, so we had this extra ridge of snow.
Yeah.
And then it thawed, and then it froze again to add a little extra sadness.
So I'm like, I'm gonna go out and shoot a arrow, just because I haven't shot a arrow for a long time. And so I just put on some crappy shoes, and I went trudging outside and walked 10 feet from the door, and now I'm on the ground holding my knee because I've gacked my ankle. And best I can tell is that I caught the toe of it on this ridge of ice now, and somehow landed on my foot. I was lucky that I didn't trash my ankle at all, but it's the big knuckle on the big toe, which is sort of the ball of your foot, that's trashed, and then the whole archway. I think that a sprain, like a good sprain is where you've torn meat off the bone, and so I can feel a point on the ball of my foot, and then you've got the archway, and then there's another point on the heel so I've torn those two places. So. And at the end of the day, I never got my arrow shot.
Oh, so sad.
Yeah. And then for more arrow fun, I bought a little recursive crossbow. This cute little not like a compound bow or something. It's just like this basic bow. And then I found, I'm going to make a video on this, of just a weird thing that I found on Temu, and it shoots darts and bolts, and it shoots like slingshot shot. It's got a hammer on the end, and it's just the weirdest thing in the world. So I bought that for fun. So when that comes, we'll do an unboxing of that. And maybe we'll include that in the
hammer thing?
The hammer thing. We'll include that in the destruction of stuff. So, but I haven't had a chance to work on those videos yet.
So as a side note though, Seven has most of these weird things that he's been doing are on his second channel.
Yes.
So Seven's Pinballorama is for more arcade related things,
yes,
but not necessarily, because we do other stuff. But his personal channel has
all kinds of just other tomfoolery.
Yeah. Tomfoolery is a good way to put it. Tomfoolery.
So playing video games and my soon to be wrecking toys. I've got a collection of toys that we've gathered that we need to deal with. And and the wheel too. So the hydraulic press channel, at the end he'd always do his little special content, and it'd be like a little thing, and he's like, this is a pelican, and the pelican can eat you at any time, so we have to deal with it. And then he crushes it, right? So I thought that was really funny. So the wheel, I'm calling it the we have to wheel with it. And that's kind of a takeoff on that. So we have to wheel with it. And we'll spin the wheel, and then I'll destroy things. And a friend of mine in Vancouver, he is a part-time pyrotechnic, and he does explosions for holidays, big fireworks shows, various sporting events, and they're getting into movies now and stuff. So he's got a license to blow the crap out of shit. And I was talking to him, And he said if it's like a cheap little item off a Temu or something, tell him what it is. He'll buy it himself, just so he has an excuse to blow it up, and then he'll do all the footage and send it to me. So we can actually put blow it up on the wheel, and we can send it off to Ron, and he'll do his guest appearance and blow it up. Yeah, that'd be fun. How long have we been streaming? We've been streaming for 40 minutes. Okay.
How long have we been streaming?
Probably for another hour or half an hour or something like that.
Yeah.
And
I close that.
I need more coffee.
I know. I might need more coffee too.
I'm gonna make more coffee.
Okay. So if you were wondering what I was doing, why I'm kind of looking down, I'm just kind of working on my random thing that I do is collect and save seeds and buy them and trade for my garden. So I have a bin or two of seeds, and I don't have them listed anywhere, so I keep buying or trading for the same seeds. So I'm making a seed list, and that's what I'm doing while we're chatting. I'm just making a list, finding the links for where I bought stuff or what they look like. Ooh, there we go. It's very, and I can add little, ooh, there we go. Haha. Love it. Check. Low fire. Good. Hello to anyone else that's joining us. I was just making a coffee and now I'm yawning. I should have another coffee too. Oh, there's a car driving by. Come on in. We are open. Don't be afraid. Come, come, come. Yay, they're coming. Here come some more people.
Great.
We are here for it. More people for Christmas. Oh, grabbing some drinks or some snacks. So do tell friends, what have you been up to over this holiday season? Do you do anything? Do you not do anything?
What? Oh, just set it on the kicks game here or something. Yeah, sure.
I'll move you up here.
I guess it might be a little hard if...
There we go. I'm gonna move you back down here. Under onion.
Can I break?
You'll have to, I guess you can turn this if you have to shoot it from this side, right? It's a little bit hard, but. All right, penny pool in play.
Hello. How are you guys? Good. You come in to play, or you to play? Yeah. Perfect. Okay. So we've got we're doing date night because it's the last 2 hours, right?
Yeah, do you want to do that? Yeah, sure.
All right. Is it all together or separate?
Just the 3.
So 3? Okay. And are you guys paying separately? Okay. So for 3, $46. Perfect. And I'll give you both a stamp on your hand, or whoever, first 3, stamp on your hand. It's 15, but the last 2 hours that were open, you save $5 for every 2 people. So saved $5 for the 3 of them. All right.
This is harder
and
than
the
regular
next 2?
pool, right? Those stupid little sticks are really hard to use.
Sorry, so there was 3. You said 3, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. So everyone in the arcade has to be paid, though, just if you're going inside. So are you just dropping off? Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, you're more than welcome to take a look around. Just
That's for 2 hours for them?
yeah. Or well, until 6:30. We close at 6:30, so they get an hour and a half. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have 5 cents here.
Yes.
So I can get a second.
So they got an extra half an hour for that, but they already saved $5 for 2
Like
people.
traditional game, right?
Yeah, pinball
Atari,
arcades.
Yeah. You're more than
Pinball
welcome to
arcade,
take a walk around, see what we
billiards.
have. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, souvenir.
We have lots of different video games.
What?
Pac-Man,
Yeah.
Yeah, we got 2 Pac-Man.
Action.
Yeah, we have Galaga right there. They found mini pool.
Oh my goodness. Oh man, you're natural, buddy.
We have to get mini pool on the stream. We're doing a live stream. Yeah. It's a little dark, but mini pool.
So those ones are $1 each, or 10 for 8. And if you get a set, you can take a little baggie with you.
YouTube.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like to mix. You get usually one color, right, when you order a set. But I was like, that's not fun. You should be able to mix and match. So that's what we did. Hey lady, you're wearing my antler barrels. Happy Christmas. They're pretty cute, aren't they? I like them. Alrighty. And this is all together? Yes. Alright. And we've got cup holders on the legs of the machine, so you can take them right around with you. Perfect. If you're looking for something in particular, let me know. I might be able to point it out. Local? So something that is from the island. Hollis John's is the same company makes Hollis John's and the Anne of Green Gables lemonade. This is made in Montague. It is actually my favorite root beer. It tastes like a really nice classic root beer, not too commercial. So Hollis John's is really good. The Upstreet drinks down here. This is the last we have in stock. Upstreet was a brewery that unfortunately shut down this year, and they made craft sodas.
She put a chicken head on ours.
Strawberry rhubarb lemonade, blueberry cream, and apple ginger ale. The apple ginger ale is my favorite. So those 3 were made locally, and that's the last of what we have from their stock. Yeah, give it a try. She's gonna grab a apple ginger ale. All right, I'll scan that for you. There we go. That comes to $16.20.
I'm taking my mic off for a second.
Perfect. You should be able to tap or insert whatever works. Perfect. Did you need your receipt? Okay. Perfect. And there's, like I said, there's cup holders on the legs of the pinball machine, so you can take it right along with you. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, we just take it at par, though. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Let's see, dice. Where are we? Dice. 2. Okay, that comes to 230 for the 2 of them, right? Okay, from 5, I'll give you some change.
All right.
Where are you guys visiting from? Oh, wow. Did you drive all the way up?
No, we took the train. Almost just a row.
You took a train?
Yeah, multiple.
Oh my gosh. We did when we were traveling in the UK. We took trains when we were over there. Yes, we went all the way up to Ireland by train. So I wish there were more trains to around still to do that. And that's PEI used to be totally train based. That was the only way to get around. Yeah. And then they got rid of it when everybody got cars. I like it.
Yeah, there used to be a train that went basically tip to tip on the island, and they've now, if you ever see reference to the Confederation Trail, that's the old train track.
Yeah.
And in Kensington, we were actually driving around and just kind of like sightseeing and stuff, and we pulled down the street, and I'm like, holy crap, there's a whole train right there. And it's like the last engine that was on the island, and it's sitting there in Kensington and on display.
Yeah.
Just kind of cool.
Yeah, we love trains.
I loved it. I lived in the UK for a while, and I went over to Europe a few times, and it just is so easy. But I don't know, people in their cars, right?
Yeah, but you can sleep on a train.
Yeah.
You can read a book.
Well, and it's the same. I lived in China for a while too, and they travel really long distances for really cheap over the train tracks. And it was, well, when you have a sleeper car. I was once in what was it, a 26-hour train ride, and the only thing I could get was a sitting ticket, a sit-stand ticket. So that wasn't fun, but still pretty cheap.
Yeah, it's nice. I wish you for what? Oh.
Don't worry, it's nothing frightening. It'll make you giggle, if anything. See?
I like the spider.
This one.
Oh.
It won't jump. It'll slowly pop onto the top. That guy's been opened about 1,000 times, so he's a bit creaky. The new ones we have are jump out pretty quick. That Honeycrisp might actually be local too. I haven't tried those ones yet, either here or in Nova Scotia. Right? Yeah, it's too bad. They're I think it was one of those things where they expanded faster than they could keep up with, and then they just couldn't consolidate or get approval to consolidate the debt for the expansion. But they were really popular for a long time, and another company might have bought the recipes, but we'll see. I like that a lot of craft breweries are doing
The
sodas
little sticks,
now.
I think, make that game the hardest.
I think just because
right?
they're, I think less people are drinking. We don't sell alcohol, so it's nice to be able to bring in some craft sodas that are locally made or across Canada. I know. A little sip of wine and that's all done for the day. Oh, that was lovely. Time for bed. Right. Yep, if you just are inside, we've got recycling just inside the door here. And there's another one at the back if you get another
Blue
drink.
one, right there.
Yeah. You're very welcome. Mick says, I was reading that, hey lady, you're wearing my antler barrels. What is an antler barrel? You mean antler? hair clips, but I'll take barrel. They're pretty cute. I like them. I also got a tiny little Santa hat and a Santa scrunchie. Save those for next year. How is everyone? Seven was making another coffee. I was helping them. I realize you hear our conversations, and I'm so sorry. They took a train from North Carolina. Here's somebody else coming. Or is that the dad leaving?
No, they're still here, nowhere around.
Well, as long as they're not playing.
They're going to.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
Well, I reminded them they get $5 off. Have you started a coffee business now? No.
What?
Lishax was asking if we've started the coffee. There's just been too much going on. We would like to start with this little machine that we have. We've still been looking for another one, but we've just been so busy. Like, honestly, it's been really busy. We do a lot. Christmas, December and January. Even into February last year. Like, this new location is so busy.
Yeah.
And it's mainly me, or it has been, because Seven's getting better now, working, and so it's just something we kind of put on the side while we're just managing all of the other day-to-day, but we hope soon. However, we do have some other ideas. We want to, once we get everything, we'll do the coffee. We're gonna have our freeze dryer going. And then we also want to do dirty sodas that are not a thing on the island, and we want to start it, except dirty sodas is, I think that's trademarked. So we're going to call them PEI dirt sodas.
What?
And
On one side, yeah.
We also are thinking of doing bubble tea, but again, PEI bubble tea, or boba tea now. I have to call it boba tea. It was called bubble tea forever. We have a recipe that we've used for other things that we think, a special tea recipe, that it's going to be our secret recipe. So sorry, we're not sharing it with you. But anyways, we're going to get that going, and then we're going to just have a lot of different drink options. And because we have 180 different sodas, we're just going to figure out the soda plus the add-ons for whatever it is that people want, and then we already have an ice machine that it was funny.
Dirty soda. Dirty soda it's a Mormon thing. So it started in down in Utah.
Yeah.
Because Mormons don't drink caffeine, and there's also something about hot drinks like teas and stuff, but caffeine in particular. So you can't have like an espresso cafe in certain parts of Utah because it's just not going to run. So some really clever person had the idea of like, well, why don't we just open up like places where we sell soft drinks, but we'll do something else to them that makes us unique. So it's not like you're just going in and buying a Coke on tap. They're adding shit to the Coke on tap. Syrups, flavored syrups and things.
Yeah, what is it? Coconut is the main
Coconut,
one?
yeah. So this has been trademarked, but a proper dirty soda just means that it's some soda that has had coconut flavoring added to it. So we can't actually call it a dirty soda.
PEI dirt soda.
I honestly did not believe. Last year we stayed for 3 hours, and I thought that was pretty good. We have 2 exchange students living with us, one from Vietnam,
Okay.
Yeah.
and Adrian's from Spain,
Oh wow.
and they're loving it here. They don't want to leave. So,
Excellent. Well, you still got another just over an hour.
I know, and my wife is like, I thought she'd be like, oh, where are you guys? No, she's just loving that the 5 boys are out of the
Well, this is what we were saying. I've been telling all of the families, like, if you need to get out of the house or you need other people to get out of the house, will you do stuff?
So anyway, so they started this thing that's the dirty soda thing, and they're hugely popular, and they're basically selling, because it's America, they're selling
Are you going to use it though as a cone?
that have like mostly filled up with Coke, Coca-Cola,
So just
or
this is
Pepsi,
$3.16.
or Sprite, I think is popular, and Dr. Pepper.
All right.
Like those are the main bases that they use. And then they put in the various flavorings and milk or cream, heavy cream, half and half, something like that. And then I actually saw that some places, like the place that invented the dirty soda title, they're actually using, which this creeps me out, but they're using coffee creamer, like the non-dairy coffee creamer, and pouring that in there.
Is there a sticker on the back?
Apparently,
So with
soft drinks are
tax, it'll be
acidic.
probably
And so
seven
if you
something,
put half and
maybe.
half in there, it'll curdle.
The
right?
combs,
Just a
the
little-
forks, the
little bit.
spoons for the butterfly ones
So I guess
are.
that's why they use the non-dairy creamer, and then they're using like flavored non-dairy creamer and adding that to the soft drink to add another flavor. So that's how they get a vanilla cream, whatever. They dump that in and what? Yeah. So we figured we're gonna have. I figured I was just gonna do Italian sodas anyway. We just need a CO2 thing, and then we can just, we've got filtered water. You CO2 it. Then you add whatever.
Have
your
you played on
flavor
an
is.
electronic board? Do you need any help
We're
setting
doing
it
that.
up?
It's only another half jump. It's just a menu item to include dirty sodas for people who like that crap. And most of the places, they come up with their own recipes. So we'll probably have like 2 or 3 basic recipes of, like whatever the drink is. And then we can have a thing where you buy your soft drink, and then for an extra $1, we'll throw it into a big cup with ice. We'll add, a certain amount of shots of whatever flavoring they want. So that's the idea. I'll be right back. Air raid siren. Take cover. Anyway, so that's dirty soda, and it's really big in Utah and nowhere else. But who knows? People might like dirty soda up here.
I think, yeah. Like, very overstuffed.
The kid wants all the toys.
Yeah, he's just like trying and touching and everything. Yeah, and then we've got a really good boba tea recipe. So we want to get it going, and then we can do that. And there's also a few, what do you call it? Freeze-dried candies and foods that taste different when they're
I'm gonna put
freeze-dried.
the mini pool away.
These two guys that are walking around.
Now I feel better.
They
This
really
is one
want
of
to play,
theirs.
but they
I don't know who.
didn't pay for
That's
entry.
Leo's, yeah.
So we'll see what they do. Keep an eye on them. I never understand that. Why not just pay to play? You know? Touching all of the things. Touching all of the things. Keep an eye. Where are they? These two guys right here. They're being very good. We don't normally. It is, it's got candy inside, that's all. And then you can use, it opens and closes, then you can, don't open it. If you open it, you have to buy it. Like, don't peel off. It's got a it's from a TV show, I think, but it's got candy inside. Yeah. If you peel off the wrapper, then it's yours, and you have to give me money for it. Let's see, where are they? I think they're still just looking. Sorry. I'm getting like right up close to the camera because I'm looking in the screen to see what you see. Do you see what I see? As long as they're not playing. You're gonna be nice on Christmas and let people come in without paying. As long as they're not playing the games. Where'd our little friend in the store go?
We're missing a ball.
It might.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, sometimes they just don't. Here. There you go. There we go. We're trying so hard not to touch. I was saying like we just gotta watch them, and they're just watching, keeping their hands to themselves. That's
They're
good.
doing all right, yeah.
Doing our nice thing this year. Seasoning, pepper.
Well, it wasn't a crazy day, but it was worth being open. We had enough people come in that really appreciate somewhere to go.
Yeah, and we let everybody, in case we didn't tell you, we let everybody stay all day and pay to enter. We do, we can do that.
We should handcuff people who just want to look and not play.
Oh my God, behind their backs too, so they can't even play the little ones with the joystick and a button together. Yeah, that actually, it's like you may enter the arcade, but you must.
When we get upstairs done, I think the only game we're going to have upstairs is air hockey,
Yeah.
which I can actually turn off if I want to. I'd be able to turn it on and off remotely from here. So we can actually, on days where, like today, where maybe these two guys they don't want to go outside, but they'd actually be able to sit up at the bar up there and overlook down onto the arcade. And so on days where we have that open to spectators, we just turn off air hockey. We put a tabletop on air hockey, so it's just a big table. And then we can actually take our little velvet ropes and put them right here. So when they come down the stairs, they have to go through velvet ropes that direct them to us, so we can keep track of who's coming out of upstairs into the arcade. Pretty easy. But I really want to get that going for that reason alone.
Yeah. It'll be nice to have, because we do, all that being said, every time we we tell people the required rules that you have to be paid to enter, they always play. There has not been a person that has disgruntledly paid and then not played. And 95% of them leave happy and not grumpy anymore. We'll replace that.
Green dart's bent.
You can usually bend them back as long as they don't break off.
Okay.
So that's okay. If it breaks off, I have more tips. So no big deal.
Thank you. What? What was that?
We could do, instead of handcuffing them, those little finger traps?
Finger traps.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Four finger traps. Whoop. It's less aggressive than handcuffs, and it's more comical.
I like it.
You can go in, but you have to wear the finger trap.
We should
that's one of the things I've been wanting to get for the store.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting.
Forgetting, or have you been even able to find them?
I looked once, and I haven't been able to find the grass-based ones or the bamboo leaf ones or whatever they're made out of. So I'll have to look and see if that's something that we can get. Those would be fun. It's just a classic kind of thing. Yeah.
People have been loving all of our weird.
And
Stuff.
they're things that you don't see very often too, and that's as we've learned that's people really get into that. If they haven't seen them for a long time, they haven't thought of them for a long time, like those silly little switchblade combs.
Here comes somebody
And,
else.
Yeah, people just it's fun, right?
You might have to stay open later.
I'm okay with that if you want to.
I mean, I guess it depends how many people walk in.
Yeah.
But we just had another car pull up. Unless they're picking someone up, but I don't think they are. I'm not sure if you guys heard before, but some of the people here are from South Carolina. North?
Carolinas?
One of the Carolinas, and they took a train up here.
West Carolina? East Carolina?
Yeah, those totally exist. I'm sure there's people that are like, I'm from one of these places. Can I show you something that I did? Paste.
Hey, how are ya?
Good day to you both.
Hello. How are you?
We're okay.
Non-denominational seasonal celebration day to both of you today.
Right. Same to you, friend.
That's way too many words.
Yeah.
Really wordy. I almost didn't get it out. It was
Happy
hard work.
holidays.
Yes, happy
That's about
holidays.
it.
We'll stick with that.
all of the things that make you happy over these times.
Whatever puts a smile on your bloody face at this
There
moment,
you
right?
go.
I made it for the last hour. I
Yeah.
had grand hopes to be here earlier, but I made it for the last hour.
That's okay.
We were actually just saying if more people come in, we'll stay open later. So
Nice.
Yeah.
you
It's
can,
been a good day. Lots of
Has it
people.
been good? Good. Awesome. Count me in.
Perfect.
That's great. I'm glad some folks have been out.
Yeah, we're glad to be a place where people can go when nothing else is open.
Yes, exactly. My kids are off with their mom tonight, so I thought I just went to Pludley's at the airport and had turkey dinner instead of like cooking dinner for myself at home, which was amazing, by the way.
We're having pizza.
Awesome.
We're having it here.
Well, we found a turkey on sale the other day.
Yeah.
We had found turkey and ham on the same day. So we
Wow.
cooked the ham
Yep.
like maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
Ate ham for a week. And then a couple of days ago, we cooked the turkey. I had turkey sandwiches,
Oh yeah.
turkey
you can,
tetrazzini, took a day off.
you can forage on that for a
And
good
then,
week, have 2 weeks almost.
oh
Really,
yeah,
right?
and then Seven made turkey curry soup, which
Nice.
is so good. We make it every
Nice.
time.
That sounds pretty awesome to
We're
me.
gonna take a break and then have turkey again tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'll
Yeah,
freeze it.
tonight we're fulfilling one of her long-term wishes.
Yep.
And that was she
Just
wanted
scratch
to
a whole
have
bunch of scratch tickets.
like $500 worth of scratch tickets.
And just go nuts. Like,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
she's over the period of time she's got 500 scratch tickets.
Wow.
We're gonna set up the camera and we're gonna film it so we can make like
literally
a
500 scratch.
$500.
No, $500.
$500.
$500 worth of
The
scratch.
PEI
That's still a
doesn't
lot of
have
scratch
very
tickets.
good, the reason why I thought it would be fun
Yeah.
is my mom won on a $1 scratch ticket when I was like $10,000
Whoa.
on a Christmas scratch ticket.
Which is like the best Christmas ever.
Yeah,
At this point.
and so, but BC has like 5 Christmas $1 scratch tickets they come out with. PEI has none.
Suck.
So yeah, you only have the like $5, $10, $25.
Right,
And
yeah,
so we've
that's no
just
fun.
bought a whole bunch of those and some other random ones. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
And then-
What will the investment versus profit outcome be on this?
I mean, if we break even, that'd be fine.
Honestly,
the hope
breaking even
is
just for the fun of it is-
$10,000.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
reality is $400.
Yeah,
My guess is
Entertainment
we're
value.
gonna be plus or minus about $50.
probably like close to
That's my
dead
guess.
even. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll
it'll
be
What is the
interesting to see.
potential grand prize on any of them? Like, what's the?
I don't know,
top?
we'll have to add it up.
Yeah.
Like, is there a top figure? Of
Well,
like
I think
20 or 10
well,
grand,
there's
or
like the set for life.
Got like
scratch-
8 or 9 different tickets.
Yeah.
So
right.
Like I think set for life, the idea is that I got one of those or 2 of those. You scratch it and you get $1,000 a week for the rest of your life.
That seems pretty
But-
good to me, actually.
But they want you to take a payout.
Which is less.
But at the same time, depending how old you are, maybe they don't want you to take a payout, right?
Yeah.
So it all
Yeah,
depends.
if
So
you're 12, then obviously, like,
they're-
they want to get rid of you quick. But if you're old, maybe
they'll be like, you know what? No, yeah, you take your $1,000.
And then there's the added monetization of it. So we make the video of it. We
Yeah.
throw it up on my YouTube channel, which
Yes.
is monetized.
we scratch $500.
We bought $500. You won't believe how
You
much
won't
we
believe what
won.
happened. Yeah,
Hold
clickbait
it-
that shit like
hold it,
crazy.
ticket.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm just gonna ham it up
Yeah,
for that
totally.
whole thing.
Yeah,
Oh my
a little
God.
additional
And then-
revenue on the project,
Yeah.
like maybe the tickets that will
Yeah.
come close to paying for these.
Take a buck a day
Yeah.
for the next 6 years. So.
And that's pretty much like the only time since she won. Like my sister and I will buy tickets around Christmas. Never
Yeah.
this many.
Yes.
And then, but obviously we've never won again.
Of
But
course.
that's
you
like
still
it's
hang
the,
on to that hope of
yeah. So it's
that
like this
one
year, let's
time.
give it a try, and we'll buy a whole bunch of tickets, use all of our tips, and then see
how
if
it
we
goes.
yeah.
This is great. I will watch for the video. With bated breath.
Awesome. Well, get that hour in.
Yeah,
Unless other people
damn it.
come in, then
Anything new and exciting?
We moved some stuff around, but I got in the crokinole board.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
And we
No
moved
low-grade
tomorrow.
crokinole either. Like serious.
No, and I'm sending this one back to get a different one actually.
It's still not meeting your approval.
The company.
The company.
Yeah.
Right.
They hold on.
I took off my mic because Seven was talking to him, and then Seven took off his mic because he wanted to make sure that he wasn't talking over me. That's pretty funny. Da, da, da. 2021. So I think I started talking about this. I don't know if there's any other gardeners out there, but I'm organizing my seed, or my seed collection is organized, but I don't know. I can't remember what I have, and I keep trading and buying the same seeds, which is funny because I'm just like, ooh, this one sounds good, and then I end up buying the same one. So I'm making a spreadsheet with all of the seeds that I have, and but then I can share it with people and trade with them, and so that's what I'm doing right now. And wait, no, back. So that's kind of, I'm just sitting here, and because I'm a little bit OCD when I do stuff, I'm adding photos and links if I bought these anywhere. And anyways, but what else? The shucks, I'm not a gardener, but I love making lists. It's what Germans like to do. Thank you. Me, German, love the lists. All the lists. This explains everything. My dad made lists too. My dad was so disorganized. But he did make lists. I found things, notes that he kept. My mom was very disorganized too, but she also made lists. Oh my God, thank you so much for that, the Sheks. That made me laugh so much. So speaking of German, I'm sure today is just like any other day. It's the 25th. Who celebrates Christmas on the 25th? Not me. No. 24th is Christmas. And I was talking to Seven about this, how growing up here, because my dad was German, mom was Canadian, we weren't really super religious, so we weren't going to have the Christ child give us presents, or my parents decided not to. So they incorporated Santa Claus into the 24th. And so instead of the Christ child coming, because who wants to have their Canadian child go to school and then tell everyone that baby Jesus gave them gifts when Santa Claus was giving everyone else presents? I don't know. They thought that out. So they told me that Santa Claus came to German children first. And so,
I was amazed by
so that's why
No, the LEDs.
German children, even in
Those
Canada,
are made by a company called Govee.
Santa Claus knew who the German children were
Govee.
and would give us
You
our
can buy
presents
them
on the
anywhere,
24th.
basically, like Amazon
So
or
we'd go
somewhere
out to
online,
dinner with
whatever.
our family, or like go to my sister's house or my uncle's house or something. And then
can do, yeah.
we would come back, and then Santa Claus had come. Or I remember one year where they sent us
can
into
do
our
up to
room
3.
and said we're all going to go wait in our rooms for Santa
don't have
Claus.
anything better than-
and then
oh,
they
here we
rang
go.
the cowbell, and we came out. And so I was still the weird kid who told everybody that
Govee.
Santa Claus came to German
That's the
kids
company name.
first
So
on the 24th.
you can do up to 3.
I
You can
loved
sync
it
them together.
because then we would open all of
and
our
then you
presents
can
on the
do some
24th,
basic
get all of our
animations and-
excitement and
So
everything
in
out.
this
My
setting,
parents
there's
could
5
have a mellow
panels
evening
that I've done with some
and
basic
watch us open our
animations
presents.
that I
We'd
put
all
together
go to
and
bed.
whatever.
My
Those are
parents
3
got
more.
to sleep in the next
They're
morning,
synced together.
and if I wanted to,
No,
I
these
could
aren't
sleep in
synced
as well.
together,
Or
but
what
they're-
usually
they're actually
happened,
going off
they'd
sound.
sleep in. I
So
just
the
wake
little
up and start
flashes are
playing
when
with
it
my
hears
toys.
things. Well, that's quiet in here.
Usually it was
doesn't really
craft
do anything.
supplies,
And if you-
and like one year I
City.
remember I got a little birdhouse that I
It
could
hears that
paint.
bit. Lights
And
are on.
then I just woke up
one.
and started painting my little birdhouse.
It's the same.
And then
These are just joined
my
together
mom would get
in a
up
group,
and my dad would
and they
get
all
up.
act together
We'd
as
make
one
breakfast.
panel. These are set up
And then
separately,
around
with doing the same
lunchtime,
display.
or just
have also
after
the same, like,
lunch,
the
we would
sound,
drive to my grandma's
Those
house
two, yeah, yeah.
on my mom's
I don't
side.
know if you can do it
and
when
we
they're
would
all joined
have like a
together.
big
I'm
family
not sure.
Christmas on,
I don't remember.
on the 25th
These might be
with my
joined
grandmother.
together. No, they're not because they don't
God forbid
overlap.
we weren't there.
No, they're not joined together.
With my
And
grandmother
it may not
and
have.
all of
I
her
don't remember
children,
why
so
I
all my aunts
separated
and
these down. It
uncles.
might not have been that they
Right? Christmas is the 24th.
sound
I once
animation.
once
or 3
did
panels might not
the
have been
morning on the
interesting or something, I
25th
don't
North
remember.
American thing. I hated it.
So you
I
did
was
everything here.
really young, like 18. Stayed over at my boyfriend's house. Their parents
I bought
convinced me
them
to
when they
spend
first came out.
Christmas
They
morning
come
with
down to
them.
price. I think
His
they're
sister
around
came in.
100
She was
bucks a
like
panel now,
13,
maybe
screaming
less.
at like 6, 7 in the morning.
When they first came out,
I
I
was
paid
a Grinch
150 I
that
think per
year.
panel or something.
Hated every minute of it. It just felt so wrong to me to get up early and open presents and be tired
yeah.
and disgusting.
And
And then I had to stay awake all day.
Yeah.
It's like got to bed late,
And they're
had to
they
get up
are
early,
they are rated for
had
outdoor
to open
use.
presents,
Yeah.
had to
The-
pretend
the
to
one
be
problem,
happy.
though,
I
is
don't
that
know
they're a
how
little light.
anyone enjoys
So if
Christmas
it
morning.
were really windy, they would whip all over the
24th,
place.
open presents on the 24th,
That would
sleeping
be
on the
the
25th, have a really nice breakfast,
Yeah.
go have dinner with people on
Yeah,
the 25th.
This is a solid one.
Anyways,
Really
that's,
living, you know what
that's
the message
how
is.
Canadians do it, or Canadian Germans did it. My sister actually
So you program by yourself,
texted me
like,
today, and she was like, "Everyone's
design,
texting
or
me
you
Merry
just like,
Christmas.
build,
Christmas is
the
over.
template, something.
Christmas
So
was
this,
yesterday."
yeah, that's like the Space Invader guy.
But yes,
right?
happy Merry
And
Christmas
so
to
I
you,
drew the
Lachecks.
Space
That
Invader
was
guy.
yesterday.
It has an app for. I just have it on my tablet.
But yeah,
So I drew that
that's-
out.
I'm
and then-
I'm just like, yeah, you know, today's never felt like Christmas to me. I mean, it's like an extension of Christmas, I guess, for the Canadian side, but never done the early morning thing. Does not compute in my brain. Not at all. Not at all. Anyways, back to lists. I really like lists. I do them at work. I do them at home. I also have a lot of sewing patterns, and so I have 4 different types of lists for my sewing patterns. Don't ask me why. Because are you gonna get him? Yeah. Okay. Is your brother gonna be jealous? No. Okay. Flashy, where Italian brain rot, $12, $13.79 with tax from 20. That comes to $6.20. There you go. Enjoy your tung tung. All right, let's talk about Italian brain rot. Does anyone know what that is?
when we turn
If you
up the
don't,
music-
you are lucky. Give me one moment.
Sound sensitive, so now it's on. Which is kind of fun.
I'm secretly, you can't see me, but I've gone upstairs to our inventory room, and this kid just bought Italian brain rot thingy called Sung Sung. Sung 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 is his name. I'm checking to see if I've got any more of them. Well, I think that's our last Sung Sung guy. Anyways, Italian brain rot is this weird AI generated cartoons, and people just keep making more of them, I think. It's the strangest thing. And they're all like three-legged sharks with running shoes and a walking log, which actually looks like a piece of poo, a frog tire, an elephant tree, a tree man, a cappuccino ballerina, and they all have fake Italian names. Here's one. This is Tralala Tralalero. He is a three-legged shark with running shoes.
It's pretty basic. It's a lot of fun.
And so there's no trademark as far as I know, because someone made an AI generated thing. So someone else made trading cards with these weirdos on them. This is Brap Brap Brap, I think. This is another Brap Brap Brap. So you can see, like, it's just different AI like they're all the same, but this is a Glorbo Fruto Drillo, a watermelon crocodile. This is a human teapot thing called Da 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 Soar. Here's another creepy Brap 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 with abs. This is the creepy human Sung 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 Soar thing. Here's another Tralala Tralalero. You can see him with his running shoes. Another Sung Sung. I keep a pack of these trading cards open. We sell them for $2 a pack, so I can trade with kids that come in case they don't have something that they wanted. All right, LeChuck says, I'm currently in the process of finally completing a list of broken and untested arcade PBCs in my basement. PCBs, love it. Yes, Seven needs one of those. He needs to make a list of all of the parts or the whatever broken things, because he's like, I know I have a board for this somewhere. Somewhere being the relative thing. Do-do-do. Sung Sung's gone. I said Sung Sung's gone. I know. And that was our last one. I don't know if we're gonna get any more in. They could be hard to find.
Yeah, maybe one day I'll find a good spot.
But the, yeah, Italian brain rot, crazy popular. Same with Italian brain rot. Oh, it's 67. We're 67 Watts Street, so 67. Weird. Regular shark. Yeah, I did not know what it was. I had no idea what Italian brain rot was. Seven brought in. I thought he just found some weird plushies to bring in. No, turns out they had. I mean, they're still weird. They have no reason. They just sing like songs with their names.
Most of the government.
Don't understand. Whew. Oh, I'm getting text messages. People saying Merry Christmas, I think. Yeah, three-legged shark. So the Sung Sung, Tsung, the log dude, he I thought was a poo. And other way. There you go. There you go. I thought he was a poo for the longest time, and then I found out that he was a log, like a wood log with arms and legs. I know, it's hard not to pick them up over and over again and try it. There's a kid, the one in the store that's just gotta try everything. He keeps trying the handheld air raid siren, which I have sold a couple of. We've only got like 5 left.
Yeah, so that's the ones that are hanging on the wall and but they take up such little space you don't have.
Yeah, so if it's probably late there in Germany then, we'll probably, Christmas is completely over, 24th and 25th.
November, December.
Sorry, got an owie on my finger. I don't know if you can see Seven from here. You can see his arm. He's chatting with one of the guys that just came in but didn't want to pay to play. I think they're talking about different lights because we've got a bunch of sound reactive lights. There we go. Sit back down. Almost to the end of my coffee. Oh, apparently there were dregs in my coffee. Ugh. Not good. I don't know if I should have one more. It's 5:50. I've only had 3. Maybe I'll have one more.
Yeah, so they're not licensed to do the coffee. We may do like this area.
We've got one of those little noise tubes. I don't know what it's called. So you do it go like this. Hey, there you go. Just be careful. Free entertainment. Look at that. Sorry, I burped. I hope you didn't hear that.
Thank you so much. Yeah, you know.
Good. You can chat with people while I use the washroom.
Okay.
We were talking about Italian brain rot and making lists and how making lists is a German thing. And then the Shax was saying how he's currently making a list of all of the broken and untested arcade PCBs that he has. And I said, It would be great if you could make a list too, because you're always like, I know I've got a board here. Test. Oh, that's something.
Got it.
I had to get this. I already bought it.
You bought it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good
You
investment.
already got the
The triple T.
Can I show? We're just live streaming, and I was telling people about it. There, that's what it looks like. That's our last one.
There you go. Same for you. All right.
That was the one that looks like a poo.
All right, that's enough of that. I have stuff in here that can break. So.
It's enough for this pretty
I saw a video where someone took a bunch of those and put them on a wheel and then put a motor on the wheel. So when you turn the motor on, it spun around and made a whole bunch of noise as it spun. Now I really want to build one. That's for the other propeller thing that's in there. And then there's a little. I'll show you. There's a thing in here too. You need a little launcher that goes with it. So you take. This goes on here like this. This goes on here like this. Then you hold this in place.
You know how to use everything.
I used to have these when I was a kid. You hold this in place and you pull the stick out like that. And like that. Yeah, it just goes crazy. Yeah, they're good fun. And you can get them to go really high too. When you get good at it. Getting one? All right. Don't let it rip in here though. I can do it because if I break something, it's my thing that I broke. But if you break something, then I have to charge you for it. What?
Has anyone ever bought one?
Yeah, I think we started with 3 of them. Yeah.
I didn't buy any. I mean, I bought this.
Yeah, it's brain rot stuff though. It's funny. That was pretty cool. What?
He's a very tactile kid. Gotta test and try everything.
He's a good kid though.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, I have a bunch of boards from pinball machines, mostly rectifier boards. A handful of Bally ones, a bunch of other ones. Really simple to fix type boards. But what I've done is
All right.
I've replaced a lot of them,
Oh, they've got a.
thinking that okay, if I
All right,
they're-
that comes
they're
to
gonna start failing.
224.
because they're all
So
hitting
from
that age.
4, give me 1 second.
And so I'm putting
Sorry?
some new ones in.
$1.
Then I take out the old ones. and I can easily rebuild the old ones. I have everything I need to rebuild the old ones. And then I'll have a stack of spare.
Oh, and if you open
when
that
the next
and
ones
there's
blow,
anything
then I can
that
swap
you
them
want
out with
from
the
my
rebuilt
pack,
ones
I'll
and
trade with you
keep kinda going
if
that
you're
way.
missing something.
I wanted the inventory of
This is mine.
of a handful, a few of each model.
This is mine. Yeah,
Only thing
I
is
trade with everybody that comes in.
because I haven't had a good workbench.
And they, if there's if there's something that
I
they
had a
want,
workbench at home
right?
which got gutted.
Because sometimes they don't all come with
all
like
the
some
equipment
sun.
went
Or
into
I
the
traded my
other
ballerina
location.
cappuccino the other day.
But I didn't have a good workbench there. But I had a
So
little
if you
cart
open
so
it
that I could
and there's
fix
something I have that
basic
you
stuff.
don't want, we can
But I
trade.
never had a good place to work on boards. And then here,
Or I
since we
have that
moved
you
here,
want rather.
I finally got a nice little bench set up back there. But then we got set up here.
I
We were
haven't seen
basically
him
busy
before.
since we opened.
The fish guy.
And then in the summer, we were crazy busy. We went on holiday. I got sick. I'm just getting back now, so I haven't had a chance to rebuild any of those boards. But when I do, it'll be nice because I'll have like a couple of Gottliebs, a couple of Bowie, a couple of this and that, and whatever. And I have a couple of light boards, the Bally Stern era that I've replaced with the Ultimate light boards, and they've just got a couple of transistors or something on them that's blown. But I had the new ones, swapped them out, so I just have to rebuild some of this other stuff. One of them, I have a light board that it's just a row of pins that got all screwed up. But I keep I have new boards here to help troubleshoot, so I can determine if it's actually a problem with a board or not. And then a lot of times they'll put that board in there. I'll just like, I swap the board out. Oh look, that light board fixed the problem, or this solenoid board fixed the problem. And then I just like, oh well, I'll leave it for now. I'll fix the other one later, and then I don't get around to fixing the other one.
I got a new whatever it is. It's a Saturnita, La Vaca Saturnita. It's a cow with human feet, a planet with a cow head and human feet.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Me neither. Very excited. I ended up with 3 rap. I don't like it. It's super crazy.
Yeah.
There's that one. This one's got part of my friend. And then that one looks like a
Yeah. So it makes sense to have backups. When I get around to like all of the rectifier boards and stuff, those are really simple, quick fixes. There's like hardly anything on those things. So it would be nice to have those kind of tucked away in a drawer somewhere that, it blew, so now I can swap now. Corey, the return to the live stream. Yeah, well, for today. Yeah, for now.
Maybe we should switch. I guess it depends what. It's starting to snow again. It depends what day you're coming in. I mean, you can do them on your own too. If you're in on Thursdays and Sundays.
Yeah.
And then eventually we can come in together on Fridays and I can work on Saturdays.
Yeah. What?
How many viewers do you have?
I think there were 6 online last time I looked. We didn't schedule it. We just did it for the fun of it, right?
How are you doing, Corey? What did you get up to? Has everyone kicked their families out yet? Or sent them to the local arcade? Will you take a break? Or are you getting ready to have dinner with everyone?
We got some people playing the crokinole.
Ah, there they go. I'm turning it.
They wanted to play earlier, and Dad was like, "We have crokinole at home."
Well, that's one of the things. It's never the same. Like you have pinball at home, but it's still fun to come in here and play.
Let's go look outside, shall we?
Oh, are you doing someone's gonna take you. Look in the bottom corner. Gonna see what's going on.
Sort of snowing. Oh, yeah, it's snowing. Turn this up. Yeah, not bad.
I missed it. What did it look like?
Snow.
Snow. The kid's not too bad.
Here, I know you're dying to try it. Pull that one out. Shoot this one so we can find it. So just. All right, there you go. Shoot that one. If you go straight up, it should be all right. Go. You can hit the ceiling. Try it again.
Seven's chatting, so I'll just be quiet.
Now hold this hand steady and pull the stick out really hard. There you go. Let me try it. Almost. Yeah.
Oh, that's too
Put
bad.
it, yeah.
One of the seed stores that I bought from is taking a break.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Oh, you've got the thing on backwards. Go.
Seven's helping him figure out how to fly his thing.
Oh. Put it so that this top, and then this doesn't get caught up on it.
Oh gosh, it's already 6 o'clock.
Which one do you want? You want that one? I think they're the same.
Oh, here's something new.
You're gonna keep that
I
one?
got hearing aids.
All right.
Turns out I have a rare genetic congenital hearing defect. And I can't hear people. Mid-range frequencies. So.
I forgot to take my mic off, so we were talking at the same time.
No, I've been watching you and trying not to talk at the same time. Do.
In fact, I was thinking we should probably end the live stream because it's getting to be that time, isn't it?
I was just thinking it's getting pretty, it's already 6:05, so.
Been running for about 2 hours now, so.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so we're going to end the stream because we're going to be
Closing
got
soon.
about 20 minutes here or something before we need to close up. And yeah, so thanks for tuning in to our impromptu whatever it is we're doing here.
And hopefully we'll have more Sevens on the Mend in many ways, foot and what have you. So hopefully we'll see a lot more of him, and we can get back to get some projects done, work on machines, all sorts of stuff. Jacob's been great though. He's also been really great over the last couple months.
I have some repair video planned, some how to repair a few things type videos planned that I need to work on here. So I'll be able to shoot some videos on that. And, I did my Dragon motor one, and I got a little milling table so I can try to mill out the gear to replace in the Dragon motor. That's going to be a lot of fun. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but it'll be fun to try it. So, and now I have a little milling table. So. All right, we're going to go. I'm going to stop the stream.